Hi everybody, Dave from Good Mythical Mining. We're going to do a quick tutorial on getting set up with an Ethereum wallet and then setting up a mining software. So I'm just going to the Chrome web store, installing MyEtherWallet. I don't know that it's the best, but it is really easy to use. Once installed, it gives you this little icon in the upper right corner of your browser. Just click on that and add a new wallet. A couple different ways to do it. The easiest is just to generate a new wallet. It's more familiar to people than dealing with things like a JSON or a private key. So start with this and then move on if you want something more secure. Alright, my wallet, create a password, and create new wallet. So it looks like my wallet was created successfully and it's displaying here. And this is my address, so I can actually receive Ether to it. So we'll use that in a second once we have the mining software set up. As far as what to actually use for mining software, I'm using Nanopool. And Nanopool is nice because as you contribute to it, it has a really small payout and or a really small commission. It's just 1% fee, and it has a small payout, so you're not waiting for a long time for that to arrive in your account. Okay, so to get to this, go nanopool.org, and it'll bring up a couple different choices to mine for Ethereum. Click Quick Start, and you can download Claymore Miner. That's the actual software, and then what I have is already downloaded it. So it comes down as a zip file, just extract. Okay. And okay, so now that we have it extracted, you can see it pops open this folder right here, and this is actually, it's essentially installed right now, so I don't want it to always be in my download folder in case I go through cleaning it and delete a bunch of stuff. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to Control X, I'm going to cut the file, and then go over to C drive, Program Files, and paste into here. And that way it is unlikely to be accidentally erased. I'm going to change that file name too, that's way too long. Claymore. Okay. So once you have Claymore put into your program files folder, you still have to configure it so it knows where to send Ether to. If you just open any of these, it actually isn't defined for your wallet, so it's all the work it would be doing would be for nothing. But if you go back to the nanopool.org homepage, you'll see there's this option here for generate your config. So go to Quick Start, generate your config, and now you just give it all the information it needs. I'm on Windows running RX 580s, or a single RX 580. I'm going to name this Z270. That's my chipset. Type in your email. And the reason that it needs this is so that if your mining rig goes down, it'll email you an alert so you can fix it as quickly as possible. Main server, I happen to be on West Coast, just choose the one closest to you. And now this is where you need the address from your Ethereum wallet. And I'm going to copy that and paste in. And when you click generate, I'm just going to mine one coin right now because it is just turning out to be the most efficient right now. And click generate. I'm back to the download folder and hit save. If you want to generate, or if you want to mine 2 coins at once, you can, but your overall yield and profits right now is better if you just do Ethereum. Okay, so this is the zip file that just downloaded. It gives me ePools, which is all the actual configure. This might not be just your configuration information, but in any case, it looks like it has your wallet address, and then start is a bat file that'll launch it. So I'm going to highlight both and copy those over to the Claymore folder from earlier, and right click paste, and you're overwriting to existing, so replace the destination files. Good. Now if you double click start now, it'll open the Claymore miner. This happens actually with a lot of mining software. It behaves kind of like a virus, so you have to actually go in and say that it's okay to run. And then it launches this guy. So this is actually the wallet address right here. You can read. So it's going to go there. If it fails, it's going to send me an email here. and by clicking like this and highlighting that, it'll actually pause the program. So enter again to restart, and it is up and running. What this info is here, setting the DAG epoch to 144, that's where the Ethereum DAG file is, and it has to download the whole deal before it'll start mining. On this computer system, it's already been downloaded, so it didn't take long, but on yours it might take a while. For the first time, actually, or for the first time at least, it will probably take a while. Okay, so this guy's up and running. It'll just do its thing in the background, no problem. Send my shares over to Nanopool, and then as my shares land in Nanopool, if I want to find out how I'm doing, click on Ethereum, and I still have the address here, so just copy that. And you can see right here, if you go ahead and paste in, hit search, you can see how you're personally doing. It lists all the other top miners and everything, so that's pretty darn good. Like that guy's got a server farm or something. Alright. Oh yeah, okay, so it's going to take a second. It has to find my first share, which I think it probably will do fairly quickly, but yeah, found it. It could take like 15 minutes, I think, was what it's told me before. Yeah, so I'll wait and come back in 15 minutes. Let me, in the meantime, show you my other wallet, and just so you can see what the user interface looks like. So this is my behavior over the last 12 hours. And I use this account to set up mining rigs for people, so that's why there's all these peaks and valleys. But every time the miner falls off here, I get an email telling me, like, hey, your hardware is offline, probably go fix it. So it's just nice to have that information always up to date. But yeah, so this is what this looks like. If you want to have the if you want the payout set at different intervals, you just change the interval number here, enter your password so that it'll tell you when that's happening, and that's about it. Alright, anything else? So one more thing you probably want to know is your rig is probably, or at least my rig is a dedicated mining rig, so every time it turns on I want it to automatically start. And what you can do is go to run, so press your start key, hit run, and I have shell : startup here, and this will open your startup folder, so anything in here will launch when the computer turns on. And in my Claymore folder, again, I have the start, so I'm going to right click drag and create a shortcut here. So now every time my computer turns on, by default it'll just launch that start file from the Claymore miner, and I'll be up and running. Alright, so that's pretty much it. It's very simple to do, but it was kind of confusing for me my first time. If you got any questions, feel free to tweet at me, send me an email, or if you want some hardware, I do have a Square App store. You can visit me there. But hope this was at least somewhat helpful for you guys, and remember to eat your vegetables.